Hi, guys, and welcome to your February 2022. This is going to be the Their Confessions channeled messages. Sorry for the banging and the shuffling. For the beautiful sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now, if you are new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members and my patrons. I do want to apologize for my patrons. If you are a Pisces and you are my patron, Patreon was having issues, guys, with allowing me to upload. So now I am retro uploading because you guys pay for the, obviously, membership. You get to see the videos ad free. Of course, the videos are available for you on YouTube, but that's not included in your membership. I was having trouble with uploading. None of the browsers would work. This obviously is a common problem on Patreon, but it was the first time that Marve, had experienced it. So I was just like, what's going on? It just circled. It just kept circling. And it did this for like a week. And I've downloaded other browsers and so forth. So for some of you guys, it's not a big deal. But for some hardcore people, they do prefer not to watch with the ads. It's not really a selling point for my membership, but it is a benefit. So they are starting to trickle in. I apologize. Some of you guys have completely stopped coming to the channel altogether because you don't have to. And that's the added benefit. You can just, you'll get your notification and email, and you can go straight to Patreon from there and watch the uploads. But so I apologize for that. I am going to be doing that in the middle of everything else. And that's that. So let's go ahead and take a look. This is going to be me, you, and the cards. This is called Their Confessions and also channeled messages. Sometimes when I touch the card, I can see here all of my clairs come out. My clairs are activated. And we'll see what we have for you, Pisces, okay? This is going to be their confessions and what they're not telling you. All feelings, okay? And we'll go from there. So the first card is I pushed you away because I do not want the responsibility. Leading with this card is very interesting, Pisces, because, for so many reasons. Well, first of all, this is very common. This is an individual who does not want the responsibility and doesn't want to feel the love. You could be connecting with an earth sign or someone who just doesn't want the responsibility. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with their ego or what may be easy or hard for them specifically. If they're pushing you away because they don't want the responsibility, then it's already too late. And this is what they don't understand, because they already love you in a way. And dealing with your ebb and flows and the things that make you, you Pisces, just like I was saying in the Scorpio video, you do have a responsibility in how they perceive what's going on between you, because it's three sides to every story: his, hers, and the truth. Or you put your pronouns in there, but the final part of the side is the truth, the most important side. Now, the problem with this is that they've misinterpreted something. If you are a Pisces sun, then that means that 95% of you guys will have a corresponding Pisces and Mercury. We know that is in detrimented, and it also comes at a fall, depending on what astrology and what you believe in. I've seen, it be Pisces take both positions. I've also seen where Sagittarius takes the detriment and Pisces takes the fall. Both are in detriment, but we're not talking about Sagittarius. So there will be some things that have been definitely lost in translation with you guys that hasn't been communicated, Pisces. One of the reasons why it hasn't been communicated is because of where you stand in communication, possibly communicating in thoughts, ideas, incoherent muttering. I mean, I so am not laughing at you guys. I understand that energy now. When you're dealing with a Pisces cross watcher, you definitely have to learn how to communicate in the nonverbal. Pay attention to what they're showing you. Pay attention to the things that they're not saying. And for some of us, we're so direct that drives us nuts. This individual is the exact same way. It's an art dealing with you guys, Pisces, and it can be definitely very rewarding, and also transformational in another way, because it teaches you how to speak a whole nother language. We're going to keep it clean this morning. So this person definitely doesn't want the responsibility, but the card sounds worse than what it is. And what I'm feeling from this person is that they don't want the responsibility, but not in necessarily a bad way. It's a huge responsibility to do one specific thing in this relationship. And the reason why they no longer want it is because they don't want the trouble that comes along with it. I'm not condoning the fact that they don't want the responsibility, but that's what it is. And they feel it will be easier just to push you away. But if that is what you're going through, let me show you this card again. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be worse, because now you're going to have this void, feeling like I shoulda, woulda, and could have done this. So this is probably going to come back and bite you. We also have, I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I'm sorry. Again, the first card, I understood. This card is all passive aggressiveness. They don't want to fight with you, Pisces. So it's easier for them to just kind of walk away and bow out. This is definitely, I feel, earth energy, in where they feel like they've exhausted all options. Could be, again, anything, but I'm feeling strong earth, or an individual who just feels like they've given all that they can give. And they either don't understand what you need, you don't understand what you need. I feel at the core of these first two cards a lot of miscommunication, because that's the name of the game with you. And when you have a person that loves you, that is a little bit more direct, and then you will tend to shut down if things don't go your way, Pisces, or if you sense basically these characteristics that this person is taking on is mirroring what you do at the moment you sense any type of, friction. And then you will shut down and not say anything, which is not a great characteristic already, because, the opposite of your energy should be obviously flowing communication. And depending on what your life path is, you will be amazed at how that corresponds with life path. I've seen a lot of Pisces with a life path 3. And that particular life path is the communicator. So that should let you know that you were born to be the communicator. You possibly only feel comfortable communicating when it's around people that you know, or in a certain genre, like when you're making everybody laugh. Yet, when someone wants to speak emotions, deep emotions, you don't know what to say. It's not that you're not emoting, is that you're not communicating. We also have, I depend on you way too much. I have codependency issues. This came out for Scorpio. Cancer's next, so I don't know what's going to happen in the Cancer video. It seems like the water signs energy is a little bit rough right now. So I am going to be changing these going forward, starting in March, and splitting up the top and the bottom of the month by the zodiac season as well. And I may do, water sign playlists, just to make it like that, so you can watch for your specific water sign, rather than, just one long playlist and then have 4 playlists. Anyway, this has been going on and running quite rampant in my water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Now, Cancer, it's not there yet. If it comes out for Cancer, then I'm going to know. But I don't feel like this person depends on you too much, Pisces, financially. I feel like this is emotionally. This makes sense in this particular reading because they're trying to figure out who you are and how you communicate, what you want. Because at the sign of trouble, you swim off. You're like, I'm not doing this. depending on what else is in your chart, you may not back down. You may be one of those slow burn type of people where if you keep poking me, you're going to get it. But then you have your classic, the classic textbook type of stereotypical, I'm not going to argue. I don't like this tension. I don't like the way this feels. This person has codependency issues, or at least they think that it is a codependency issue. I don't think that they know what's going on right now. And I don't necessarily take that to be the truth. They have issues with emoting and trying to figure out how you feel. They do depend on you too much to let you go. But I don't think the codependency has anything to do with anything but emotional. So emotional codependency right now, okay? We also have, it's difficult for me to process my emotions. I just got through saying they don't know how they feel emotionally. And this card came out. I don't look at it. I just grab it. I'm not available right now. Well, yes and no. It is difficult for them to process their emotions because half the time they don't know whether they're coming or going because that's your energy. When you step into the world of a Pisces energy, and these videos are designed not only to tell you their confessions, but to probably give you another perspective of how these people are internalizing you sometimes. They don't know whether they're coming or going half the time. When you are immersed in the energy of a Pisces, things change so much. This is a solid, otherwise non-mutable person that you have attracted, because you always end up attracting the exact opposite of what you are, Pisces. You can't seem to catch a groove with a fellow mutable sign. And let me say that I find that the mutable signs don't like other mutable signs. It'll drive them nuts. Some of us actually would prefer to deal with somebody like us, but then it'll get boring. Others of us don't want to deal with who we are because we would drive our own self nuts. Now that says a lot about our own energy would drive us nuts. That says a lot about the signs. You don't attract typically people that are like you. You attract the opposite because it helps you. Okay. This individual has come in and grown completely codependent emotionally codependent upon you, and you don't know what's going on half the time. You're up and down and all around. And depending on what else you have in your chart that you're emoting from, that's definitely going to drive this home even further. So they're not available right now, but they are at the same time. They're shutting down, Pisces, but they love you. So this person thinks that it's easier to push you away rather than just to deal with the complexity of your emotions because they don't have anything else to go off of. I've lost faith in you and cannot see a future with you anymore. This is a projection. They're frustrated. They're not emotionally available right now. So they don't know, especially the card following that. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I'm not available, but you've lost faith and I've lost faith in you and cannot see a future with you anymore. That's not true. They're trying to push you away because it seems like too much work for their vision to be seen. They have a vision for you. They have a vision with you. But because you don't give them anything to go off of emotionally, and they have become emotionally codependent on how you feel about things, which kind of drives the relationship because they don't want to be humiliated. It seems like this person is trying to spare themselves. They've been humiliated before. Maybe they thought the relationship was going somewhere, and then they came, you told them that wasn't true, or they saw that there was something in your mannerisms where it wasn't a committed relationship. Whatever it is, this person is trying to save face. They don't want the humiliation. So to them, it's easier just to push you away. And of course, that's never an easy reason, first of all, it's not an easy avenue, but it shouldn't be used as a scapegoat or something that should help you deal with it just by not dealing with it. But that's just the nature of people. I don't believe that they've lost faith in you. I believe that they've really lost faith in themselves. This feels like a projection. They can't figure you out. So they figure, well, you're not going to give them anything to go off of. You're so busy swimming. You don't even look at it from this perspective. So to you, you're just like, I don't understand what's going on, because you are completely comfortable. On the flip side, Pisces, this person is completely uncomfortable. And so this is what they're projecting. And of course, it falls right underneath the I pushed you away because I do not want the responsibility. But this, I feel like, is one of the truths here. I feel abandoned by you, and it's triggering my childhood traumas now. For this person to be completely conscious of this and know that this is what's going on says a lot about this person's emotional intelligence. So if this person is telling you that they pushed you away because they do not want the responsibility, that it's difficult for them to process their emotions, they're not available, and I have lost faith in you and can't see a future with you anymore. Now they want to say they feel abandoned. Again, they do feel abandoned. They have abandonment issues. It could be that this is a soulmate situation. Why? Because this is something that every human being deals with, depending on what your Chiron is and your individual variables of how you were raised. This person is well aware that it's abandonment and it's triggering them, whether they're childhood traumas. So this makes this relationship a little bit deeper. This is not no long. This is, you're not dealing with a person that's just kicking and screaming in the corner like you're not paying attention to me and having a temper tantrum. You're dealing with someone who has now changed the stakes in this relationship and knows exactly, what you're hitting on when you leave, when you swim away, Pisces, when you decide that you're going to shut the person out because you don't have the words, when you would rather passively aggressive let something pass, hoping that it corrects itself. All of these things are triggering abandonment in your person. However, just your communication and your non-communication can cause so much detriment. You don't in turn see what detriment it causes. For example, I want you guys, and I'm challenging you to get your charts. Look at your chart. If you are astrologically savvy, go to where you are in detriment or you fall. That's going to be your thing. You're going to in turn project that onto other people. Period. The detriment is not just about the fact that you have to work on it. But wherever your detriment is, if it includes relating to other people, then you're going to in turn project that detrimented energy or fall energy onto your person. So now this person has been brought into your life. You guys are connected. Their abandonment is being triggered. Your abandonment of them emotionally is triggering their childhood traumas. And so now your detrimented communication has now triggered another individual. And what I feel is that there is a reason why you guys were meant to come together to heal that part of each other. If this is as deep as this person is making it seem, I feel a connection. But Pisces, you do connect with people. You won't move forward with someone if you're not connected to them. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. I honestly am feeling this one. This person is completely overwhelmed with feelings deep enough to swim in, and they don't know whether they're coming or going. I don't like the passive aggressiveness of this card, but I respect it because this feels like such a connection with you that they would rather not talk to you than to run the risk of saying the wrong thing. I kind of respect that. I can't condone it because on my channel and in my practice, you're going to always hear me preach communication first. And it doesn't matter whether you have to go back and alter that, revise what you said, because as your perspective change, that's exactly what you're going to do. People get so caught up in what's being said, but that shit changes. And the thing is that we all get caught up in what people say instead of what they show. And this could have been exactly what this person needed, Pisces, because you have taught them a different way of being and you didn't even realize it. They're so used to people telling them things and you don't say those things. but what you're showing them was confusing as well, but they're trying to fight who they are on the inside and what's more comfortable for them in order to understand where you're coming from. So I feel like they don't want to be contacted right now. They wish to be left alone, but for a good reason. Although if they tell you that, that's what they're going through. They're trying to sort out all of these feelings. See, it's easy for you. We all have our outlets. And Pisces, whatever your outlet is, that's your outlet. This person is going through trying to figure out how they're navigating. And we don't know what their outlet is other than they're in deep thought. They're thinking about this, and this is what they're dealing with. I have karmic debts that need to be paid before I could come back to you. Wow. So this part, I didn't see this coming. So they have childhood traumas. They have karmic debts. I'm not going to lie to you. I do not feel like this is their card. I don't feel like this is their card. I feel like actually this is your card, Pisces. I feel like this is what they believe about you. They can't move forward with you. So this person is intelligent as well. This person feels like they believe in a number of things. They're emotionally intelligent. They obviously are aware of past lives and how that works. This person that you are connecting with definitely is tapped in. Maybe they are aware of their karmic debts. Maybe they pull their numerology report and they have those numbers that says that they have this debt to pay. They pull that karmic debt up and they're like, okay, I need to work on this first. Either way, I do feel like they'll still be with you. I do feel like this is I feel like this person definitely may be, I don't want to insult anybody, but this person definitely is exuding a type of emotional intelligence that's actually very it's nice to see. It's nice to read. This person is not stupid at all. They know exactly how they feel about you and what you want. And it may be, and what they want from you and what they want with you. They may have put this emotional pressure on you to challenge you to come out of what you do. And it could have been uncomfortable for you. So you just swim away and you'll be back. But when they leave, they left. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no, it's like, listen, I'm going to do what I have to do. I don't want to be contacted. I'm dealing with myself right now. So this is what I'm feeling. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. And that's what I'm going to report on. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. I will see you guys tonight and some of tomorrow with the final 5 of the What Aren't They Telling You. You're going to see all of the confessions up, and then you're going to see those start to trickle in. And tonight I am going to drop the wheel for the next half of your readings for the second half of the month when we move into Pisces season. Happy birthday in advance, Pisces. See you in your next one.